Hello and welcome to all the men and women of the West. I'm Joe. Today we'll be discussing the Mounted Dragonlance artifact. And I say this is an artifact because it essentially is. The first one was forged by Duncan Ironweaver during the Third Dragon War. Though the lance itself is roughly 18 feet in length and is mounted on a dragon's saddle. It has a very sharp point, obviously. At the haft is an elaborate shield guard that looks like a dragon that is meant to shield the rider and can even absorb magic when magic is cast in its general direction. The first, as said, was forged by Duncan Ironweaver during the Third Dragon War, when the forces of good were in their most desperate need for such weapons. It was Huma Dragonbane who passed 3 great tests that were set before him. He was offered 20 Mounted Dragonlances, and as noted in my previous video on this topic, 1 Footman's Lance. These Mounted Dragonlances were dispersed to some of the Knights of Salamnia and companions and friends of Huma, who went on to defeat her with a Mounted Dragonlance, possibly the first ever forged. The next time these weapons would see some use would be in the War of the Lance, named after the famous Dragonlances. And in this war, it'd be Theros Ironfeld who somehow found the silver arm of Urgoth, was granted the knowledge of how to forge these lances by the silver dragon Silvara. He thus forged the Dragonlances, which were used extensively in the Vingard military campaign, with the first Dragonlance ever created by Theros given to Gunther, who mounted it on his wall. I'm not sure if this lance was a mounted or footman's lance. Safe to say it was a Dragonlance. The next time the Mounted Dragonlances would see use would be in the Chaos War. Lances were used in the battles involving the Knights of Takhisis and against Chaos and his Chaos Spawn and Fire Dragons. After the war, the lances are no longer as common as they were. Some of the footmen's ones are still used by the Knights of Salamnia, and doubtlessly those who ride dragons use still the mounted lances. There was broken remains of a dragon lance, possibly a mounted one, used by Silva Noche to kill the Dark Queen Takhisis in the Age of Mortals timeline. Will these lances see renewed use in the Dragons of Deceit timeline? Who knows? But that's all that's known about the Mounted Dragonlances. If you enjoyed this video and want to show your appreciation, don't forget to smash that like and that subscribe button as though you were Huma taking his Dragonlance in order to kill Takhisis